Today we have learned about what is meant by React and what are the main points in the React. Before 2 days, we have all discussed about all the points in the React, npm, props, axios, and Redux, etc. etc. We have learned, right? And also single page application, main server side buttons, client side, and also what is React. React is nothing but JavaScript library. So yeah, today we have to learn about some basic points because React is a JavaScript library, so we have to learn about some points in the JavaScript. Right? So today we have learned about what are the data types in the JavaScript and is it statistically typed, dynamical typed, and also what do you mean by variables and what do you mean by what we are using keywords in the JavaScript like that, and what is string and interpolation like that we have to learn today, and some printing purpose also we have to display in the by using yesterday we created one project, right? So we use that project and we have to print some display some message in the browser. Today we have seen first of all uh, in the JavaScript data types, right? Data types is nothing but it is used to represent the what type of data we are specifying, right? What type of what data type is used to specify the what type of data we have to represent the what type of data. Mm, represent the what type of data you want. Nothing but data types. There are mainly four types of data types. First one is number, and the second one is string. Second one is string, and the third one is boolean, and the fourth one is like big int. First of all, number is we have to learn about number data type. Number is data type is nothing but represent the both integer and floating values. So number data type. First. Number is nothing but used to represent the both integer comes under the both integer part and the decimal part also. Number decimal part comes under the number and the string. Strings it will take the single character and multiple characters also. Single character and group of characters. Group of characters is nothing but string, and boolean is nothing but true or false. Either true or false. You have no begin. Begin is nothing but you can take the large values of the number, large values, right? Large values and represent the it will be represented by using the at the end of the we will use n represent the value as n, and okay, data types is what do you mean by variable variable types. Variables is nothing but it can store the data, stores the single value is nothing but variables. Okay, can store the data, nothing but one variable can store the one value. Multiple variables can store the multiple values. And we have different types of keywords in the JavaScript. Mainly we have three types keywords. Keywords. First one is let keyword, and the second one is var keyword, and the third one is constant keyword. Mainly these three types of keywords we will use. First one, that keyword is a block level. That means the variables, the values which can use the when we declare the variables, that variables can be used when we use the let keyword. That variables can be used in the block level. That means in that block only it will be used. It is block level, and and also the value also can be changed. The value is also changed. Next one, where is nothing but uh, same like let keyword. Can I but it can access the not block level. All blocks it can access. All blocks can access. The value also change. So let and where is case same. It will be the value is not is can be changed. But let consists of block level. Where consists it will be used for all blocks, and constant. Constant is nothing but we have no. It cannot change. The value cannot change. Value cannot change. It is also block level. Block level. These are the keywords we have. Let to add a constant. After that, uh, whether the JavaScript is a statistically typed language or the dynamically typed language. Statistically typed or dynamically typed is nothing but statistical is nothing but it means we must declare the data type. That means we have learned in the data types like number, string, boolean, begin like that. When we statistically comes under the Java.NET. That means statistically typed means we need to we need to declare declare the data types. Declare the data types is nothing but statistically typed. That means Java, .NET. These are the statistically typed because because we need to specify the data type, right? That's why Java.NET is nothing called as statistically typed and dynamically typed. Dynamically typed. Dynamically typed is nothing but we did not need to specify the data types. That means we need not to declare the data types. It is nothing but dynamically typed. For example, I can declare the ID equals to 105. This is one variable, it can store the data. So we did not specify the data type, right? So it comes under the dynamically type. So example for the dynamical type is nothing but JavaScript. We do not use the data types, JavaScript. That's why we can write the name as a variable name and we can store the data into variable name. And also we have to know about string interpolation. That's the main concept in the JavaScript. String interpolation. String interpolation is nothing but embedding the variables or expressions into a string is nothing but string interpolation. Embedding the embedding the variables or expressions expressions within the within the string within the string is nothing but string interpolation. That means variable we can write the variables and expressions inside the string. That means string is nothing but we can write the double quotes right before. But if in the JavaScript we will write inside the curly braces and write the strings. We see the examples in the yesterday when we are creating one project, right? Just in this, I'm opening the project. Opening the project. Where is the project for it? Sorry, right. The local display. We are creating one project, right? Yesterday, our project we have created fresh market. Right? So I am opening the fresh market in the VS Code. Open. Sorry, open it, right? When the VS Code. Let's reopen the VS Code. Yes, for Visual Studio Code. Opening. Other opening, we are selecting the folder. Right? Folder is nothing but fresh market. Right? So let me open. So okay, we will go. Um, Yesterday I have told about VS Code. Right? And how it will work. And how to run the VS Code. Yesterday terminal, go to the new terminal. After that, um, npm run dev. Run dev. Then it will be a then we will get here one code. Right? We can copy that code and in place in the browser. In the browser, then we will write. This is the white symbol. This is the reaction. So I have to remove this code. I have to remove it. Not will be not be displaying anything, right? So we'll write the code, right? Inside the code, first of all, we use one function keyword, function keyword. Okay, function keyword, right? Function keyword. After that, we are naming as variables like variables. We are giving one as variables. Inside that, we have two curly braces. Inside that, we were writing. We have one return statement also. Return statement is used for the what we are displaying in the browser. We will write the inside the return statement is nothing but we will write the HTML code inside the return statement. So return statement consists of this parenthesis, and inside that we are writing on h1 tag like that. Mm, that they're using this. This is nothing but React fragments. Before React, we have to declare is not required, not mandatory. Why? Because we are writing just a minute. I'm taking the h1 tag. Inside that h1 tag, I would like to display some good morning message or good evening. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Then I would like to display that. This is when after that we have to export, right? Because it will be exporting when we are exporting, then browser will import that. So we have to use export command. Export. So it will be default. We have mandatory. After that, we are exporting what variables, right? That's why we declare as variables. Variables. Simple. Okay. After that, we open the browser. Then it will display hi everyone. Like that, we write. When we use the string interpolation concept, nothing but we with some let keyword, let keyword, let keyword. Some I'm giving the name. There is nothing but variable. name equals to some psi and declaring it. Like that we are giving the name, like that we are giving the name. Then we are calling the name inside the curly braces, like name that we are calling the name. Then it will then it will brings the this curly braces is nothing but string interpolation, right? Okay. And it brings the higher side. This is okay. It will brings the higher one. This is side. Okay. Like that, we use the string interpolation for nothing but embedding the variables or expressions into a string form. So we'll write the string format inside the curly braces. Right? Equals to we will take the some addition operation okay, and let to as 80. After that, we are writing the h1 tag and the h2 tag. Right? We are taking the h2 tag. So after h2 tag, addition of two numbers. Right? Addition of two numbers. We are writing. After that, we are interpolation like using the interpolation like inside that we are writing the number plus the two expressions. That means in the definition what we have embedding the variables, nothing but this variable we are embedding into the string or nothing but embedding the expressions into the this string, nothing but declaring. While we are writing a multiple siblings or multiple elements, HTML elements, we are using mainly three types. We have to print mainly three types. One is div tag. We have to use div tag like this. Control C. After that, multiple elements. The div tag in the multiple elements or HTML elements into a single parent element because React will take as a single parent element. That's why we are using this div tag. While using the div tag, but we have one problem. We have the DOM structure. Right? That means when we run the project, the HTML, the code will be converted into the automatically converted into the DOM structure. So while using the div tag, one extra node will be added to the that what code we are writing. And that extra node will be added by using div tag. So due to that problem, we will overcome that problem. So we can take the div tag, remove the div tag. After that, I want to introduce right React fragment, React dot fragment, React dot fragment, React dot fragment, like this, and we just come the output right. And use the div tag also like that, system. And using React also, div tag also it will come the output like 128. Number one is how much 40 plus 18, I think about 120. So an extra node will be displayed. That's why we are using the div tag instead of div tag. We'll use like React fragment. So this will be very lengthy process. Right? That's why the React this will be changed into the then it will be modified. The React fragment will be modified and open tag and closing tag. But now this one also same. The short end of the React fragment is nothing but when we write open tag and closing tag. Then it will come output. Like this, we will printing then the local host in the 5174. Like, we are printing like this by using the React. Okay. That's all for today. Bye.